Hey there everybody, it's Screaming Gamer here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we were tasked to find Zelda, only to find out she was a puppet being controlled by Ganon. And we ended up fighting 10 different Phantom Ganons. And we saw what the devastation of Hyrule looked like several hundreds of years ago. This time, we're going to be heading to Lookout Landing to report to Pura on exactly what happened. Also, dear God, that fight really, actually put me in my place. I was, kind of confident that I was going to be able to get through that fight with little to no problems. But, God, I was wrong. So, we've still got some preparation to do before we go and fight the final boss of the game. Quite a lot, actually. I mean, we're missing, 15 hearts still. It's yeah, we got, okay, 14 hearts. We have 26, actually, right now. Yeah, so anyways, Lookout Landing's just over there. I didn't see a sense in fast traveling there. I just wanted to kind of, have that bit of, explanation there as to why that was, that was a really intense fight for me, guys, and I came close to dying multiple times. I died on the way to that fight. If you've seen the last episode, you know what I mean. Anyways, here we are back at Lookout Landing. Hey, Pura, what's up?
Yes.
Welcome back. Looks like it was pretty tough. It was. So how'd it go? I see. So, to summarize, there's no mistaking that what you all saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning War. And the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter. And the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with those troubles everywhere in Hyrule. But it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homelands... the problems our homelands have been facing, the fake princess... It's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then that means the Princess Zelda isn't actually here. Instead, she's in the distant past, and not in the present, right? Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. It also seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, the descendants would awaken as sage and fight alongside Link. But with Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan is supposed to be. And she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King, other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you've each told me, it appears that Princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. I did that in one breath. There must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right you are. We cannot afford to stand still at such a... We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It is imperative that we act. But without any leads... Oh, wait! You said that 6 sages were with King Rauru when he fought against the Demon King during the Imprisoning War, right? Wind. Fire. Water. Lightning. And time. That was the princess. Oh!
Wow.
I see. What is it? What do you see? That's it! There was one more sage back then. Exactly! One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It'll be well worth a while to search. Each of you have awakened as a sage at ruins from the Age of Legends, right? Maybe the remaining sage is in a similar location. That makes sense. So we should search major ruins from the Age of Legend. They're just as good a place as any to start. If we just searched all of Hyrule randomly, we'd probably never find the sage. Alright, we have a plan. Let's split up and work together to get it.
Yeah.
Or get to it, or I don't know. You four go back to your homelands and gather information about ruins that might be related to the remaining sage. Linky, search around and see if you can find any other undiscovered leads. Everyone's relying on you. Don't let us down.
Yep.
Find the 5th sage. Alright, so I actually know exactly where we need to go. The place we need to be headed to is Kakariko Village, all the way out in the Necluda region. So, luckily for us, we have a fast travel point. And I think this is the first time we've really done anything in Kakariko, with the exception of just touching down there and grabbing a shrine. We haven't even talked to, like, any of the individuals there. We haven't done any side quests. I wish I did more side quests during, like, a lot of the LP that I've been doing, because, like, I've been mostly doing shrines, memories, and, like, Divine Beasts. I mean, not Divine Beasts, the dungeons. That's like, it. So, yeah. Anyways, here we are in Kakariko. Now, I know the pin says talk to Purah again, but, like, this is really what we're supposed to do. Down here are actually 2 familiar faces. We met this guy at Lookout Landing. That's disappointing. The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched, especially this one. The way part of it floats up there. You had the foresight to focus on all of these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh, is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy to get to see you again. Paya, Chief of Kakariko Village. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. Actually, stuff happened. The Zelda who appeared after the upheaval is an imposter born of the Demon King? Yep. And the real Princess Zelda is still missing? Are you serious, Master Link? It's certainly hard to believe. Yet I find it impossible that you would make up such a thing. Come to think of it, the Princess Zelda who came to Kakariko Village, she ordered us not to let anyone go near the floating ruins, no matter what. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about those unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does not look like it could merely crash down at any point. That's what Paya and I suspected, at least. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you, I completely forgot our common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Taro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. Actually, we met Taro way back in the LP. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell on our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with the Zonai script. He's truly an incredibly talented individual. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more rings with such a shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is the stone slab with writing it was found at each site. Deciphering the text showed that each slab contains rather intriguing content, including mentions of sages. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. Until now, I'd given up on investigating the ruin, believing Princess Zelda's orders were the best. But if that princess was an imposter, that changes everything. Princess Zelda's imposter, the Demon King's underling, forbade anyone from investigating the floating ring ruin. That must mean that doing so would pose a threat to the Demon King. In that case, or if that is the case, we must survey the floating ring ruin as soon as possible. Right you are, Mr. Taro. There's no longer any reason to prohibit your research. Let's open up the floating ring ruin at once. Thank God. Knowledge is tugging on the line! Time to reel in some results. Your Lurlin phrasing is coming through, Mr. Taro. You must really be pleased. It's just, there's only one problem. We still need to determine how to conduct the survey. It's clear that the interior of this ruin is hollow. Sadly, that there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the other ruins are any indication, there should be a stone slab engraved with Sonai script. First, we should look for a way to confirm that there's a stone slab inside. However, we also don't want to damage these precious ruins. Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. I better hurry and tell everyone about this so we can hurry up and open the ruins. Thank you. I have been wanting to go up there for a long time now. The reason for this is because there's a Korok seed and I've been wanting to mark it down on my map, but I couldn't be able to because it was closed. Now, we all know how we get inside this thing. We gotta get up here, like this, and just climb the rest of the way. Like this. Anyways, we gotta climb up here as well, and then there's sort of a, like, opening there. So what we can do is we can ascend in order to get inside. Okay, everybody, sorry about the sudden interruption. I just, had to go do a couple things. I'm back now, though. Anyways, in here is these tablet that we needed to do, or get to. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of this. And then, I'm going to ascend up here. Not going to get that Korok seed up there yet, though, just because, like, I don't have my map up right now. So now we just need to get back down here, talk to Taro, and then show him the picture. He didn't just... did he? Huh? It looks like you just disappeared into the ring. But that couldn't be right. Forget I said anything. I must have imagined it. What about this image? Check this out, man. What's this you've got? Huh? Could it really be? Yeah, it's an eye. Look it. It's an eye. It's an eye. No way! It's an eye! Paya! Caleb! Look at this! It's a bunch of squiggles. Could this be the interior of the floating ring ruin? Wow. The stone slab is so clearly visible. There appear to be Zonai inscriptions on this ruin, or on this one as well. Just like in the other ring ruins. Taro, if you would. Right. Let me see what I can decipher. Promise Zelda. Solemnly signed. Minoru. Sage of... Hide the key. Southeast. Entrust further future wish. Defeat Demon King. That's all I can make out. There's some lettering I can't figure out before Southeast, but Minoru seems to be someone's name. We know that name. It's Raru's sister. Look at the context of Minoru. Oh wait, that's Caleb. Look at the context of Minoru. I do believe that this is the first time one of these sages has put a name to a sage. It also mentions Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. The inscriptions are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Just the part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. You're right! Paya knows her stuff! This should be read as Dragonland, southeast. Fantastic work, Paya. Oh, thank goodness, I've proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh no, I'm being upstaged. Where were we? Something about a Dragonland to the southeast. How familiar are you with the southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faron that has long been known as the Zonai Ruins. I've been there in like a couple of years ago, back in Zelda Breath of the Wild. It predates the ruins falling from the sky, and is home to many ancient relics. If memory serves, there were dragon designs on those ruins that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, Caleb, great catch! The Zonai Ruins in Faron. There's a good chance that's exactly what this is pointing us at. That's our Caleb. Fantastic work! What did you say? That this inscription is pointing us towards Faron Zonai Ruins? No, not that. The next bit. A certain adjective was used. I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? Fantastic work, you mean? Yes, fantastic work. That is what you said. Yes. Caleb, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic, me. Blink, when we put together the script on the stone tabs, it translates, we get definite mentions of the sage Minoru, the Demon King, and someone with the name Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting at the Zonai Ruins in southeast Hyrule. We've landed a real catch here. Thank you for your help, truly. Now, we've no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Caleb, will you join me? Of course. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Very good. With that settled, let's be off to the Zonai Ruins at Faron. First, we head southwest. We'll establish base in the Popla foothills at the Skyview Tower by the ruins. In search of new discoveries, we make for Faron. They just left. They left. Just like that. Well, I'm sure those two will be fine. I must study more of the Zonai civilization so I don't fall behind Taro and Caleb. Yet, it seems somewhat frivolous next to the mystery of the real Princess Zelda's whereabouts. I don't doubt that she is safe, and well, I must believe that. She's a dragon. As chief of this village, I can't leave my people, so I must place the search in your capable hands. I pray that Princess Zelda will return to us soon. Alright, so now we gotta head all the way over to Faron. Luckily, we already have the region uncovered because we got all the map locations. I'll meet you guys there. Maybe I'll just talk through this, actually. That was a weird hiccup. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk through that. So now that we're here, this is probably where the game, starts to, I guess, get more, what's the word? It starts to get more, it starts feeling more like a traditional Zelda game. We're working with people to figure out what the frick is going on. Anyways, we need to go down to the forest. Around here, I think. Actually, we should probably talk to Calip first. F Calip. Calip, let's go to the thing. Maybe you guys should talk to him first, just in case. I mean, I'm just saying I messed up quite a bit on the, the, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank here. I should just go to the, Scabby Tower and launch myself. I kind of messed up. Okay, I guess I'm not going to the Scabby Tower. What I'm trying to say is I kept messing up on, like, dialogue stuff in, the last dungeon that we went through. Also, where we're heading, this is going to be the real last dungeon of the game. Although it's kind of... I wouldn't really call it a dungeon, because it's not really like any of the other stuff we went through relating to a dungeon. I don't think I should call it a dungeon, honestly. But it is a really cool part of the game, in my opinion. I'm not insulting it when I don't call it a dungeon. Although it does have all the makings of a dungeon. But it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to call it a dungeon for some reason. You guys will see why I'm kind of torn about calling it a dungeon once we get to it. But that's not going to be, like, till, like, a couple of episodes from now. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's not going to be very much story progress. I mean, not very much, progress with the different shrines and side stuff for a very long while. Anyways, here we are at the Spring of Courage. Right now we just need to find, Taro, which I think he's actually at that, that flame... I mean, that, like... There's, like, a camp. It's really weird, like, looking out right now. It's raining now. Calip, where... Oh! This is where we're meant to go. There he is. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go up here and grab this chest because it's really important for what we need to do. This is the charge sturt. Stormy weather attack up. We're gonna need this. Interesting. Haha, you came after all. I figured you would after you made that breakthrough at the ring ruins. But listen to this. I've already got a whopper of a discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. It's a Zonai mural, complete with intact text. The style is unmistakable. It's nothing short of a miraculous... It's nothing short of miraculous that it's still here, and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be, ascribable to the Zonai advanced technology. I've got a far bit of knowledge of the script, so I just had a try deciphering it, but some of it still eludes me. Maybe it's a poem or some kind of code, perhaps. Here, I'll read it out loud so we can be on the same page. The first part says, "Wear the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent." What do you make of forest serpent and dragons there? To me, it calls to mind the tall pillars found around these ruins, designed to look like dragons. Forest serpents, though. I haven't seen any designs like that. What am I missing? What other wide-mouthed forest serpent is there? Maybe... The forest serpent bit does remind me of a song that compared the Dracozu River to a forest dragon. But anyway, there's more to this code. I'll keep reading. Next it says, offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. I'm pretty sure I got that right, but I have no idea what it means. What in the world is Zonai charge? I have like 20 of those. And where is this tail with an altar? If we can crack the riddles in this code, I'm sure that an even greater discoveries wait us. Okay, so now we know what we need to do. We need to find the rest of the charged set. And then we need to go to the tail, offer up a Zonai charge. That's about it. So there are going to be a couple of different areas where we can find chests containing the charged gear. I don't remember whether you need to, like, bomb something to get in, or, like... Because there's going to be, like, 2 other areas we need to visit. But I don't remember if we need to, like, bomb something to get in there, or, like, Ultra Hand works. I don't know. Oh! There's actually the first one. So if we go in here... Okay, yeah, it is a bomb. Or we could just use a blunt object like this. Like that. And there's the next piece of the charged gear. Let's go ahead and open her up, and we get the charged trousers. Alright, now we gotta leave here, keep following this down, and then look for another doorway. The question is, where is this doorway? That is the real question to be asked here. So if we just keep walking, we should be able to find it. We still got kind of a while before we reach the tail, so... Oh, there it is. Okay, we need to actually slice this open with a weapon. Like this. And there we go. And there's actually the last piece of the charged gear, I think. Might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. Charged headdress. Yep, I was right. Anyways, let's get that equipped. Just because, why not? Alright, so this is some kind of weird Zonai gear, for lack of a better term. I'm gonna equip some, like, Zonai, like, weaponry as well, just to look the part. Like, look at this. That looked pretty cool. Not really. That look alright. Alright, so now we just need to follow this down. Yeah, we just need to keep going this way. So I think. Problem is it's really raining here right now. And yes, this is meant to happen, so like obviously there's no getting around the rain. Also, there's another opening. You guys can see it, but there is an opening there. It's for sure now. Like, there it is. Now what we need to do is we just need to take out a Zonai charge. I think up there. Let's stand here. Take out a Zonai charge. Wherever they may be. Hold it and place it on the pedestal. And yes, you have to be wearing the charge set to be able to do this.
Oh!
Caleb, did you see that? Lightning struck that dragon pillar too! Huh? Something in those ruins? Oh, it's you again! It's you again. We think a terrible lightning strike hit here, but I'm glad to see you weren't hurt.
Oh.
I've never seen a lightning strike like that. Even a stranger The dragon statue's eyes seem to be glowing just before it. Link, if you know anything about this, fill us in on what happened. Well, I got dressed in this weird outfit, then I put a Zonai charge on a pedestal. Unbelievable! A mechanism in the ancient ruins got rid of the thunderclouds and revealed some new sky islands? Great catch. Another amazing discovery. On the books. In fact, I'd say it's the whole of the century. It's a significant discovery, to be sure. I'd like to investigate further, but we have no way of getting up there. You're right. That doesn't make it any less exciting, though. We need to report this to Purah right away. Caleb, I'm going back to Kakariko Village. I want to write up the recent events around the floating ring ruin in a report for Purah. You should stick around here and conduct a thorough investigation. Find out if there are any more discoveries to be made. What, remain here? You mean alone? Yes. Even if we can't get up to the sky, there's so much to discover on land. It's our duty to unravel it all. You can do this, Caleb. He wants me to investigate alone. Fieldwork isn't my strongest suit. But this may be my chance to make a historic discovery. Right. Leave this to me, Taro. I'll begin preparing at once. I'll need to head back to our base of operations for a bit first. Alright, and now we need to go up to the Sky Island that is now uncovered by the cloud that was on our map for a while. So let's warp back here, and then we'll head up there. We'll head up to the Sky Island and end off the episode there. Because, truth be told, I really gotta end this episode. Because my storage is running low. Pretty fast. Yeah. I actually almost didn't record today, but I'm glad I did, because I made good progress. Anyways, we'll take this up here now, and right there is where we're headed. Again, Tulin's Blast is going to be very useful to get here. Also, just saying, just because we cleared the thunderstorm does not mean the lightning is going to stop. That's a problem. Because lightning sucks. So yeah, we're still going to be dealing with thunder and lightning. Which, yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but what are you going to do? But we'll do this in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tears of the Kingdom. Please like and subscribe. I love doing this series, and it's been such a ride to get up to this point. And I have never stuck with a Let's Play this long, and I genuinely think this is really going to be where we finish my first Let's Play. So I'll see you guys in the next one.